Buddy, it's time to do another she shed walk around. So I haven't done one in a while, and there have been a lot of changes to the she shed, so I thought that I would add one in and show you what everything's looking like now and how I have it arranged. I hope you enjoy this, and let's get started. Are you ready to show everybody around? All right, here we go. Here we go, you guys. Now I'm going to walk you in and around, and then I will come back and we will talk a little bit more about everything. But first I want to tell you, this sign was given to me by my daughter, Carrie. She actually has given me two signs, and I absolutely love this. So this is the entry into the she shed from the house. I go up these two stairs. And then to this side, this is the hallway. We'll talk more about all of this here in a little bit. All my project bags. So this is the door here into the she shed from the hallway. And this is where you see me sitting when I do my videos. This is behind there. Serbs is showing you around. Aren't you, Serbs? You showing them around? Good job. We're going to come back and look a little bit more at all of this. I'll tell you a little bit more about all of it. Here is my setup. Serbs lays under there. Then you turn this way. I have a closet here. I make no apologies for any of this artwork. And then there is the chair where I sit. I've got my projects there. And I'll turn and I'll show you a lot of times when I film. And this is my yarn wall. Right, I put the stabilizer on. That seemed a little shaky to me, so I do apologize for not doing that sooner. But this is my yarn wall. And that shelf goes all the way around. My bookcases. Cats jumping on the roof. This is actually my front door here. My pegboard. And we are back around to the beginning. All right, so now let me tell you a little bit more about it. Okay, so starting with my yarn wall, Mr. Fiber put this shelf up for me that goes all the way around, and it actually is about 12 inches from the ceiling. Now, I'm probably going to have to replace some of these ceiling tiles. I should have done it when I moved everything in here, and I did not. So it's going to be a little bit of a job to get that done. Usually, I sit here in my chair and I have my video pointed towards me, and where I do a lot of my, where I sit down to talk face forward to y'all when I'm not behind my desk. And this has worked really well. My daughter helped me set this up, my daughter Carrie. I'm probably going to change things up in this corner. I don't know how yet, but I will get to it. I want to talk about these because I get a lot of questions onto what these are. So they are shoe closets that are from Target. And then if you see back here, Mr. Fiber has actually attached these to a board. These come with they come with these hooks that you hook over the door, and he cut one end of them off and he screwed them to the board and then turned them over to where the other hook is coming through, so that's this way. So they just hang right on those. And that's how he attached those. So this board goes all the way around too. Well, it goes across to there, and then it goes over to there. And I have, in case you didn't count, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe I have 8. Yeah, I have 8 of them. And these hold approximately 70 to 80 hanks of yarn, balls of yarn. That's mostly in acrylic. In my hand-dyed yarn, it's a little bit different. I'm going to give you a closer view of this down the road. You guys let me know in the comments below. And I do have some videos on my channel. You can look up organization of my wall. I do have some spaces left to put some things in. This is where Serb stays most of the time. His little area. I had to pick his toys all up again. That's where I put my Bath and Body Works that I got from Chelsea. Thank you, Chelsea. The one I've got in there right now is Fala Latte. Yeah. So then I have my cart here. Now, I do not have a whole bunch of projects on my cart. I use my cart really as a utility cart. So in other words, I don't have the projects on it. I have the things that I use every day. My remotes and all of my gadgets and stuff. And I have project books over there in that. And my cup. I did have the top on this. I preferred it better without the top. I tend to knock my cups over, so it was better for me not to. And then next to the chair, this is the little organizer I got from my daughter Chelsea. And those are current things I'm working on. This is Tawanda. I have a video where I show you Mr. Fiber put her on this, where I can pull her out and turn her around and show things that are on her. That is my pattern. Both of these are my pattern, but that is my PDF called the Willow Arches shawl. And then that is the Seam Double shawl. So over here, I have my collection of straight knitting needles. I have books on top and books in the bookshelf. This bookshelf is the knitting. Then this is the stereo system that Mr. Fiber put in here for me. I can do the disc. It's got a disc changer. We're trying to find a new record player. That one is okay, but not the best. So we're looking for another one. These used to be in the hallway, and in here I have projects and things in them. Really don't want to pull those out right now. If you want a better tour, I can give you one later. This one has things that I have made and that I wear, and those are in there. I've got my Addies, the King, and then the regular. I don't remember, the Express maybe? I don't know. I don't know what you call them, but the big one and the little one. So I really enjoy having music out here. Then this is the setup for the TV. So it's got this is all of the audio setup for everything. So that includes the stereo and my TV. And then this bookshelf is the crochet. Most of this is crochet. Some of the knitting books have now spilled over here onto the top also. But I'm going to have to do another clean out on those. This is where the coffee happens, because nothing else happens till the coffee does. I've had this little refrigerator in every corner and place in this room, and it always comes back to this corner. I don't know why, but that's where it was when I had this as a beauty shop. I got this yarn bowl from Cheryl Vixen Purple, and it worked out absolutely wonderful for my coffee, for my Keurig. There's a little sign that I picked up somewhere, and I got this guy's head bobbles when the sun hits him. He's cute. Back here, I have a little secret spot for coffee makings and things. I have surround sound in here, so there are 4 speakers. There's 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. This is where I keep where I store my cups. This is the other she shed sign that my daughter carried, that one. Then there's Chelsea. Those are my daughters. Me and my girls. That guy fell out. I don't know where he was, but he fell out. So in here, in these little jars, I have minis. If you know Miguel made me that. He doesn't come by anymore to my channel for some reason, but he made me that, and I have kept it because I enjoy it. I made this, doing this with Dana from Dana's Wanderlust Crochet. That's a wiggle crochet. Miguel also gave me this, and I display it proudly. Then I have all of this is my hand-dyed yarn. This is worsted, DK, and then fingering, these 3. And then those 2 are minis. Here are some of my shawls. This is the Lost in Time. This is the one I got from Jan Carruthers. I ordered from her Etsy. This is the Changing Staircases. This is the one by Laura Concert Designs, and it's, I always forget the name of that. This is the Encanto wrap by Crochet Luna. So these are some of the ones that I wear pretty often, and that's why they're here. This table was my mother's table. Now, it has chairs on the inside, so you can take those out, and then the sides come up. She used this as a painting table. And then this is the stool that I used to have in front of my other chair. And I use it now when I sit at this table. And this is where I'm going to be sitting when I do my diamond paintings. And this is where I sit when I do my Addy. I hook it to the side where I wind my yarn. I do all kinds of things. I can just pull this table up, set it out, and it's good to go. That is my pegboard with all, these are all kinds of things that I have collected that I have yet to use all of them. And my goal this year is to use some of these. There's a Lucet. There's just all kinds of things on here. They're just mainly, it's like a tool board. Things that I want out where I know where they are and I don't have to dig for them. Okay, hold on. Now, because I know you're going to want to know what's in this closet, I am going to show you this closet. I have cleaned it up somewhat. There's still a lot of, I gotta change my calendar. This is a calendar that my mother painted. These come off, they're put on with Velcro. I'll show you where they are. And here is this closet. It holds a lot. And it is full also. These are projects. Okay, we're good? So Mom painted all of these and you just change them out. This is the one for the months that do not have a special piece. So she goes on there, and I need to change this. And what you do is you unscrew this and then you can take it out. So I will change that over to January. I did get the chair from Amazon. I do not have a link to it. If you really want me to search for it and let you know, I will. It does raise and lower, and that was the main thing for me. I recently got this book holder for my desk. I had something different here. It took up too much room. It was hard to get the books in and out of it easily, and so I have now changed to this. I just did this yesterday. But here, I'll just show you some of the things that are on my desk here. Got pens and pencils and all of that. And I use this whenever I'm doing when I put my GoPro on this. Let me show you. That, the GoPro goes down that way. So whenever I am doing my lives, I have a little cue there where the middle is, and I put my GoPro on that facing down. And I do this and I set it up so you don't see everything. Mr. Fiber put a hole here for my microphone. That is a new microphone that I got off of Amazon just a couple months ago. Here is my setup. Mr. Fiber had this because he's a computer guy. Got the whole world full of cords back in there. You know, cords everywhere, you guys. And this is my second screen. That plant hanger I got from Sandy Red Heart Crochet. These, I think Chelsea got me that sloth, and I don't remember who got me that sloth. Sharon Creates made that one. I brought Grandma back from Colorado recently. I have a little heater down on the floor. This is my printer setup, and then I also have some punches and some other stuff related to the channel down there. I have 2 scales. I got this scale from Pitney Bowes. I use them for my shipping. My printer is, there you go. I do love this printer. I do not use all the features because I still haven't figured them all out, and because I don't have the greatest internet connection to use some of those features. Recently, I have changed this up. This right here is my diamond painting stuff. I still have to do some of the unboxings for those. And I've put my diamond paintings up here. Here are my 2 channels. This is my other channel where I do the diamond paintings. I'm going to be putting this video up on both channels so you both get to see. Here's my boys. There's Cerberus and there's Duke. Duke is the outside guy. This is my ornament that my grandkids made for me. That's from Oliver. And that one is Solomon. Birdie is the safety device that I use. It's the noisemaker, and I have that on my purse. Some of my stickers. Here we have glues and sprays and liquids and paints and punches. I have cardstock. I have books. I have more cardstock and notebooks. Down there in front of Serbs, we've got the die cutting stamps. So I have a die cutting machine right there. I believe it's a Silhouette. And then this one down here is stamps. And then I do not have all of these labeled yet. I am going to label them and go through them again. But those are various things like stickers and other papers and things. I can do a more up close tour of this later on down the road. That one is markers and pens. This is very messy, but this is overflow stuff. Got my laminator in here. Sprays, gloves, just And I can't put a whole lot of heavy in here, but I may be redoing that too. I need to get the right baskets from that. Got some things up in there, not a whole lot of stuff, but a few things that are like, you just need to put it somewhere. And these are all labeled. I got the labels are from Happy Planner. And then there's a few of them that were, you can tell that I wrote on them, and that's because they were a clear that was given with the same pack. So I'll give you a little, got brushes, brads, pins, all that kind of stuff. This is my tapes. Some of this stuff I had when I was doing nails, foil, studs, snake skin. These are some other various tools. Got whiteout, erasers. I'm not sure. I think, oh, this is extra jewelry stuff. Command hooks. This is extra rings for Happy Planner. Some more beads in here. More beads in here. Beading tools. And that's all there because this is my jewelry setup here. I'm going to be going through these and do a whole deal where I go through and get this all situated, because I have not made jewelry in a while, and the reason is because it's not organized, and I need to do that. This is Marley. That is diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club that I have not unboxed yet. This is my sticker collection. We can go through and do a separate video for all of my stickers, anybody that wants to see that. Before we go into the hallway, I wanted to show you my setup a little bit more. My daughters bought me, I believe it was 2 Christmases ago, they bought me these lamps, and Mr. Fiber hooked them to my pegboard so that they would be up and looking down, because they were on tripods. And I could still use them as tripods if I took them out of there. And so they're hooked together. Oh, I need to do a little bit of, don't mind the cobwebs that haven't been cleaned, but this is hooked to the other one, and then it goes back there with all those cords where it's hooked in there. Mr. Fiber, we put this stand for this second screen. It's hooked here, and then the screen is it's being held on that stand, and he hooked it to my desk. He's put holes in the top of this desk everywhere so I can put cords and things down underneath. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a little closer up as to my setup. So then I have this light, which is like a shop light, and that gives me quite a bit of light. And then I can reach over and turn my lights on and off right here for the rest of the she shed. My drawers don't have a whole lot in them, but I do use them quite a bit. This is easy access stuff in these drawers. Like this is things, this is my travel kit for planners. More easy access things in here. Got an organizer or two in here to help me. And then I put this tape. This is a tape you can buy with the, I don't know if you guys have used this before. I also have it on my side of my cart over there by my chair. But this is very handy to figure out a real quick, like, oh, how long is this? I covered the top of my station. You can see it goes to the edge here. I didn't come all the way around the curve because you don't see it when I'm sitting in front of it. but I really like this white. Things show up a little bit better to me on this white than they did. I had one before that was kind of a light tan wood color, but I think they show up better on the white. And I get this from Amazon. Say, who are you talking to, Mom? Who are you talking to? Okay, now I'm going to go and show you. There's Cerberus's box of toys. I have a mirror. Right now I have a picture that Oliver made when in I don't know, I'm sure what year he was. 2 or 3. And this hallway, both sides of this hallway and here, and then the entryway, those are going to be turned into picture walls. I did want to show you, just the other day, Mr. Fiber brought me this, and this is a piece that he made in shop in the 8th grade. That shows you his talent. He is just, I haven't found anything that he cannot do. And I have my Lone Star that Miguel gave me that too. But that means I have this space right here. Then here's all my project bags. These boxes right here, these are planner supplies. I have them labeled. These are going to be going up for sale. These are yarns I just got. Here is my purse, Cerberus's halter and stuff. So that's easy access right there. Y'all have to forgive this because I really need to clean this up. This is the next thing I need to clean out. There's more of the things that I do wear. My bags, I need to go through those. Yarns, some of this in here is stuff that was for sale. So I need to go through that and decide which stuff is still for sale. Now we have more anniversary cakes here. This is the tool that I use when I make the scrubbers. You know, you crochet on one side and you crochet this into I've shown them on my channel. That's giveaway box. That is stuff for lovies. Those are towels, extra bags, extra yarn and kits. I need to go through that and move those. And these are extra planners, and these are actually, everything I have here now is all undated. So all of these can be turned into notes now. More notebooks and notes here, and extra storage here. And this goes back out into the house, and that is my pantry. And then you go left is my laundry room. So this area right here, this panel, right to the edge of this panel, this is now, this was the outside of the building. And Mr. Fiber cut this all out and put this in. This right here. From up here, up to right here. This whole piece. He installed all of that. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the She Shed tour. I live out here basically. If you put a bed and a kitchen out here, I'd be in shape, right? Well, hey, the pantry's not very far away. I really do spend most of my time out here in the She Shed. I really do. And it's okay. And Mr. Fiber's okay with that. He helped me put it together, so obviously. One of my oldest daughter, Chelsea, says, oh, he finally got you out of the house. But he didn't. It's attached to the house. So you guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tour. If there's anything that you would like to see like a closer look at, this is when I want you guys to leave me comments, and I will start making a list, and then I can do some videos based on what you want to see. So just let me know, you guys. All right. Have fun today. Thank you to my viewers on Fiber Floozie Crime. And thank you to you new viewers. I have lots of new viewers on Shiny She Shed, and I'm happy for all of you. Have a great day.